So I haven't done a video in probably a couple years, but we moved away from Wayne County and moved down to the beach, and we're having a blast. And I'm getting ready to start my new job. So anyways, there's a Ulta here and a Sephora, and y'all all know I love Unique. I also love some products from Limelight.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't discriminate against makeup, and I love supporting ladies who are out there trying to support themselves. But I've just been having trouble ordering some things, so and just kind of never shopped at Ulta and Sephora. So anyways, I'm just gonna share a couple of like little reviews. Got some new stuff yesterday, but anyway, so I've already washed my face. As you can tell, it makes it red. And
Yeah, me too.
I don't really use a primer a whole lot. I mean, I have the Tarte.
What I used on my lips.
Hey, are you gonna talk over me the whole time?
Yeah, I like to.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's gonna be her video too. So I have the Tarte Poreless, and I do like this. I have the Unique.
I also have my new lip gloss. It's purple.
It is. That's NYX.
That's what I used on my lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so
This is what I used.
I washed my face, and then so I had gotten a Clinique kit for Christmas. I really like the way this feels before you use your makeup, so I recommend the Clinique Moisture Surge. I don't get it. There you go. You can see it. So really just having really hydrated skin, and I have very oily skin, and I used to think, okay, I can't put moisturizer on it, and I learned, and I started getting dry patches now because I'm getting older. Look at this gray hair. You can't see it because of the light, but whatever. Yesterday I was like, oh my god, I have like 10 gray hairs in the front of my hair. It's like a family thing, a Baker thing.
I want some shimmer on my face.
These people are going to get over this video. What you want to show them?
I want some shimmer on my face. Like that.
Okay, you need to blend in your makeup. So she loves this Touch Mineral by Unique. This is a great foundation. It's very light. It's full coverage, but it's very light feeling, silky smooth. So I recommend that. But anyway, so I started with this because this, it just soaks right into your skin and gives your skin a good place to start. So you don't actually have to use primer if you moisturize your skin really well. Just make sure if you have really oily skin, you know what kind of moisturizer you need to use. And then I don't apply my makeup right away. I give it time to get into my skin. Okay, but anyways, I have this primer. I do like this primer. So you could technically, I could just put a little on these places. Why not?
Yeah. And this is my
I wouldn't use a lot.
eyeshadow palette that my mom has.
I would just use it
It's,
where I want the, you know, where you have the problems
It's
the most.
Eyeshadow palette, but it's shaped of a shell.
My
Show
face
them
is
the
getting red.
eyeshadow in your shell palette.
My new love is Tarte, and we'll talk about that a little bit, because I'll do my eyeshadow on Tarte, but
Show them your eyeshadow.
the problem is I really like their foundations. Okay, she wants to show you the new Tarte Mermaid palette. It's beautiful. We're going to get to that, honey. We got to go in order. So I do like Tarte's primer. I do like their, this is a mattifying 12-hour oil-free makeup. I really like this. It's super mattifying, and it can kind of make my skin a little dry. But, so I just ordered their Tarte Medium Beige, their Amazon Clay Stick. And for the summertime, because I'm out a lot, I love this. So I'll probably put this on. I will tell you to save your time on the Double Duty Beauty Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer. I had bought their palette. I love Tarte, but I'm used to using Unique palettes. If you don't know what Unique is, it's a direct sales company. And I did used to sell it, and I can still buy it. I just hadn't had time. Their palettes are cheaper than what you go into Sephora or Ulta. Not a whole lot cheaper, but they're cheaper. And I'm telling you, you cannot get better eyeshadow than this. Don't care. I've used it all. From CoverGirl to Tarte to
I like purple.
Urban Decay. Unfortunately, nothing beats the Unique eyeshadow palette. So if you're really having trouble with like creasing, you're gonna have to just find a representative and get yourself some. Please don't be rude. Please don't be rude. I'm trying to talk. Okay, so anyways, I don't know how I got off on that. Oh, I was telling you about the Shape Tape eye primer. So I had just bought this $42. I mean, let's get real. I bought this because it's Mermaid and it's beautiful. The colors are very inviting. They smell amazing. But guess what? An hour into wearing it, I got out and I was so excited about my new colors, and it freaking creased and like wore off. So unfortunately, I'll probably have to stick with Unique on eyeshadow. I haven't found anything that doesn't crease on its own. So now to use this, I went and bought their Shape Tape eye primer. Gunked up, creased. I use a buffing concealer brush to make sure it's not too thick. Get it all nice in. I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyways, so I like this. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I do not like the double duty. Don't waste your time. If you're going to do anything, I was watching James Charles and I love him. I just started watching him the last 2 days. I'll give you a chance. Please stop. I never really thought to. So what I did was I'm using this because now I've paid for it, right? So I put that on and then I set it with, I was actually using my Tarte. Now I will say this stuff is amazing. Tarte's Amazon Clay powder. It outbeats Bare Minerals. I haven't found anything closely related. They just had these on sale, so I just got a darker and a lighter color because it's summertime and I've gotten kind of a tan. Definitely recommend the, if you like a powder foundation, you're going to see. I'll use this, so I'll quit jumping ahead. But basically, I just wanted to go over a couple of things that I think people, you know, maybe they've never tried, or the big thing is making sure you moisturize your face. You can use a little primer if you want to. I find that if I use too much primer, it still comes off my face later. I don't have my other primers. Oh, I did use this Limelight. I'm telling you, I use everything. So I did spray this once, twice, 3, 4. This is Limelight First Base Makeup Primer. So it's summertime. It's really humid and hot. So the second I go outside, everything starts melting. So you just can't put on too much makeup when you live in the South. So instead of putting on something too heavy, I did put this on. And then, of course, I just put a little of this on just right here in my cheeks, because I don't want anything melting off. But so far, my makeup routine that I have found and I'm about to do is working really well. Sometimes I will use this. I do like this from Sephora. They might sell it somewhere else. I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. But this is the White Charcoal Mattifying because I was having such a hard time my makeup melting. I do love this, and I'll probably spray it on afterwards. You can put a little on your cheeks before, but I've already used some stuff. For some reason, my skin in the summer, I don't want to use anything that's super drying because the sun and everything's just sucking it right out. So, all right, but my point of this video was I bought a bunch of the Ulta brand yesterday. So I just wanted to give a little bit of a review. I don't know. I'm going all over the place. I will put this on next. So I bought this at Sephora. The Cica Pear Tiger Grass Camo Drops. If you have super sensitive skin, like me, and my face looks way more red than it really is what I can see, but whatever. This stuff is expensive, but I do love it. So I do put this on. So it's the green. And then it turns tan. Just to kind of give you, where else am I red? And it smells amazing, and it's supposed to helps to soothe sensitized skin resulting from external environment stressors. And so far, for it being as expensive as it is, I don't know how the lady talked me into it, I really do feel like my skin is getting better. Oh, I do want to tell you about my new skincare too.
How about
I
you
think I'm
just
putting
blend
way
it
too
in
much
with
stuff
a
into this
baby
video.
brush,
It's just been so long.
And this is Mr. Mookie.
Why am I trying to put my makeup on in the...
Mr. Mookie.
Alright. So see how that just takes a little bit of the redness away? You might not be able to see it, but... So it turns tan. Something else new. I don't know if there's any ladies on here who's struggling with really, really sensitive skin. But when I bought this, that's why I buy Tarte and I don't go too far into other brands on my face. I try to stick to more natural. Is this the First Aid Beauty? So my skin, it's summery. I'm at the beach almost every single day, and I can't just use anybody's facial cleanser stuff. This has changed my face. So I have the creamy cleanser in the shower. This is the moisturizer, and I have the radiance pads. And it says use it twice a day. I just use it once a day, normally at night before I go to bed to get like dead skin off. My face feels completely different. I thought this is like for people, you know, normally like sensitive skin, it's hard to find something that's really good for your skin, but this helps hydrate parched skin, relieve minor irritation to eczema and other. You can use the face or anywhere, but I use this as my face moisturizer typically twice a day, but today I wanted to use something really gel-like for my face primer. So either way, try the First Aid Beauty if you have sensitive skin and you want a good skincare. I just bought the trial sizes because I was like, okay, that's 20 bucks and I'll be out 20 instead of $60, $70 for the full size. And they have all kinds of different brands of this. This has oatmeal. Anyways, it's amazing. My skin, it looks like it's pretty rough right now because this is bad lighting. And this, you're seeing all the redness in my skin, but if you were to feel my skin, it's never been as smooth. And I've only been using it about 2 weeks. Why don't you get a chair? Go put a shirt on and get the mommy's chair right here. This chair. And you can stand behind me, but put some clothes on. You don't want to be on YouTube with no clothes on. Okay, this video is getting long. Let's just get down to it. Because I just want to try. So this is what I bought at Ulta. Okay, we'll just talk about them when we get to them. So next, I love this Tarte clay stick. Let me use my regular. I got the light kind of dimmed because my face glows. But I'll show you in just a second. Let me just use the light to... What I really would like to do is get a beauty blender. Because I don't think I have one. So I have this Ulta Beauty Precision Foundation Brush. I just got this and I do really like the way that it's tapered and it does work well. I typically spray a little of the mattifying or a setting spray on my brush, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of primer. I like to just get mine kind of moistened a little, so maybe it doesn't suck up as much of the makeup. It is a squishy. Because it's harder to blend. I will agree with James Charles that, because I don't have a beauty blender and it's been a long time since I've owned one. I think I'm going to get one today. Because I find that the brushes, I have to tug and pull on my skin a little bit more, even though I moistened it a little. So, I don't know. I'm just going to try and see if I like the beauty blender. The only thing is I don't really use like a liquid foundation like he does and patting his skin. I don't know. I don't know if y'all have seen him, but if you haven't, you should really watch him. I'm really enjoying how he makes things so much more simple.
This is see-through.
Like bomb.com, but simple. Like way a 36-year-old woman can understand, and I can actually do it. It's amazing. Super talented. And I don't really know much else about him other than I
What is
stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning every single day the last 2 nights watching his tutorials. Okay. So I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Let me hold it up. So you can still see a little bit of the redness, but it's a nice finish. And I could go back over and add more, but I'm not going to because I will use concealer now. But I am gonna try.
We're gonna stay at the beach all day.
What?
At the beach all day. That's what we use.
I am gonna try. I did get, okay, so I want to test this today. This is the Ulta Beauty Mineral Setting Powder. And just gonna put a little bit. I am so sorry. My throat. I just want to try a little bit to kind of set this before I put on my concealer. Anyways, I just wanted to.
We're gonna get a little slimy.
I just want to put a thin layer of this on.
Just a little bit of slime.
I just want to try this. Just putting a little all over to kind of set the. Okay. This is the Unique Powder Puff brush. It's amazing. All right. So now I'm going to put a little bit concealer on. And I'll show you what I do. And this is Bare Minerals BarePro 16-hour concealer in medium neutral. I do like this. I can't wait to use all this because I've never used the Tarte Shape Tape. And I hear that it's amazing. What are you doing? And I'm really using this a little bit more because it's lighter than my clay Amazon stick. I always go lighter. I like to contour, so I always go lighter. Alright, so once again, I just spritz a little on these brushes. Because I'm videoing.
Is there some powder on your forehead?
Nope, not powder. It's concealer.
Come on.
I do feel like a beauty blender would probably dab this in where I really am trying to get it. But anyways, I go lighter under my eyes.
Okay.
I go a little bit lighter on my chin.
Okay.
I'm just going to dab that in. I just feel like maybe the tugging and pulling might make me look older in the long run. So I need to see. We'll have to do another video on switching from brushes for like your face. I guess I need a little concealer on my nose.
I want some shimmer on my face. I want shimmer on my face. I want some shimmer on my face.
What is it about our noses that makes all the makeup come off quicker? Must be more oily.
I'm putting shimmer on my face. Come on, put some shimmer on my face.
And I'm okay with leaving. It looks like my skin's a lot more red, but it really isn't as red as. I don't know why it looks redder in the camera, but. So I just go a little lighter here.
Putting some shimmer on my face.
Okay, well, don't overdo it. You're in here tearing up. Alright, Alright, so that's what I normally do. And then I get my two clay Amazonian Tarte. I have Fair Light Neutral, which is my winter color, and Light Medium Beige. But I still use the two colors because I love to contour. So, I'll show you what I normally do. This is Ulta Beauty Buffing. I just got this. It's new. I do like this because I'll tell you why. The Amazon clay, you tap your brush in it and it puts the on there. So anyways, I just kind of, and then I swirl it around. So I go with the lighter colors like you would contour. I go under my eyes, across the bridge of my nose, forehead area is the lighter color, and I just kind of blend that out just a little above my eyebrows.
You know, wash my hands.
Clean your makeup up first. Right here. I swirl a little lighter color there. Here. You know, and then everywhere else I go to the darker color. It just helps. I feel like it helps my contouring in the long run. Now I go to the darker color and I just start swirling around the edges of my face and then into my cheek area where I did not do. Now this powder, I believe, is considered mattifying. I don't know. I think it's mattifying. I don't know. It doesn't say on the bottom. Whoa, whoa, in the sink. Please don't waste that. So anyways, I just follow that little area there. And as you can already see, it's starting to contour. And then I take a little of the darker color and I go there. I mean, I'm still going to contour, but I use two different color powders. If you're in a hurry, don't do that. I think I got everywhere. Alright. Before I move on to contouring, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'll show you what I do. I'm actually going to test the... You're going to... I asked you to go put your makeup up. You need to go. You need to take your... Go over there and wipe your hands on the pink towel. Alright, so... This is like super slippery. This, Shape Tape eye primer. I mean, it feels really good going on. And then I just blend that out. But surprisingly, this is supposed to, for 16 hours, keep your makeup from creasing and all that. Guess what? Big fat liar. So, very disappointed. And I don't know if Ulta takes things back like Sephora, because it would be going back. Because it's super disappointing. I should probably call them. I gotta go today. So, there's that. Now, what I'm having to do is pack on some powder like that. And that worked beautifully yesterday. But I shouldn't have to do all those extra steps. Like, if you're going to sell an eye primer, it should do what it says. I mean, why make it super creamy and all that, knowing it's going to crease? So anyways, yesterday I put powder over it and just packed it in real good. And then put my eyeshadow on. And it was perfect. Alright. So, I will speak wonders of the Tarteist Pro Glow. I do love this. And it smells amazing. So, highly recommend. This one down here is like a cream. That's a dark powder. And then you got your 4 bronzing colors in Stunner, Fire, Lit, and Strobe. If I was going out, I would probably use the cream. But, I mean, it's Wednesday. So I'll show you what I do. This is the Isabella Scott Sydney, just kind of tapered. In Fire, the darkest color, I just barely tap it on the side. Like, and then I just simply, right here from my ear line, I just do right there and start getting that line. And then once I got a line in there, I'm going to have to put the... Then I just kind of blend it. Other side. All right, then I take that same Fire.
I couldn't figure out why, because I've cleaned the floor. Why that camper will smell so much like Pete. You know all 3 boys.
I gotta
use the
edit
toilet,
this
right?
out now.
Oh.
Okay. What? I'm gonna have to edit that out. What?
They peed all behind. There's so much pee behind my toilet. It was unreal.
In the camper?
Yeah, because the boys just pee.
Yeah.
And it's low. So they're just pissing. What are you doing? Tarte?
No, I'm testing out Ulta. But now it's already 30 minutes long. I'm way too long. Which, Bella, I'm gonna have to edit out some. CJ came in here. So,
Please edit that out. Alright, I'm getting a shower. Before I can do anything, I gotta do me.
and we're back. Had to edit out. My mom came in here. Alright, so anyways, I just go around my forehead and I make sure that's blended and I come back down into my cheeks so look, you have, well, it looks really shiny. It's so beautiful. Love the Tarte Pro Glow. Alright. Okay, so next I do the Stunner, which is this one right here. And I just kind of whoop, 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 little swipes. I just give a little swipe in the middle of my forehead. And then I take the Strobe, which is the really light color. I'm still just kind of like dabbing the side. And then I just kind of brush that along there. I'll show it to you in better light in just a second. So pretty. Like, literally. Every day. Like, I'm amazed. And it smells so good. Okay. So pretty. So it's not like over, like, this is shiny too, but it's just, it gives it just a little shine. And then this is like, whoa, I love it. It's so pretty. Okay. Then I take a little bit of the, the Lit right here so I can blend that line and kind of go into a, you know, a transition color. All right, that's pretty much it for that. Oh, wait. I normally go ahead and do this real quick. So then I use that Strobe and I put that in the crease of my eye. Or the top of my eye. To highlight it up there. And I'll have to probably touch that up. Who knows? Since this video is so long, I'm going to have to see it. It's so pretty. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Because I'm so distracted. This is the contouring brush from Unique. It's a good brush. I like it. See how it is? I didn't do my jaw. So then I'll tap into that dark powder right there. And draw my jawline. It's amazing how that makes you look. And then I use just the tip of this one, but I really think I need to use something thinner. Let me try this. Because it just kept going on too thick. So I'm just drawing on the top of the bridge of my nose. Because that's, you know, I'm trying to make my nose look thinner. And that side I just jacked up. So I gotta get it back into a straight line. That was hilarious. I'm gonna kind of just draw it on the tip of my nose. And then I go all the way up into like where my eyebrow is. So it, and then I'll blend this. It looks kind of crazy right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little blending right there. All right, did I get everywhere? Yes. Unique concealer brush. I'm going to tap that into the strobe and bring that down. I overdid that right there. Okay, almost forgot about my nose. What? All right, so now I need like a little bit of a buffer blush. Brush. I can never say that. And this is from Ulta too. This is the buffing concealer brush. Ah! So I need to take a little bit of my dark. And I'm just gonna buff gently to kind of with that contour line that I had created. And kind of just buff that out a little. Because it doesn't need to be so strong that, you know, you don't want to walk around with these lines. So, I'm using the darker shade. And buffing out away from the lighter color. It's a nice little concealer buffing brush Ulta has, I think, because it does a nice job because it's small enough. There may be something better out there. The real reason why we were doing this video was for the Ulta products. So let's get down to business. So I bought the Soft Brown Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. And I got this because it's super thin. Unique has one and there's this thin. And I like the thin so I can do a little at a time thick eyebrow brushes, just, whoa, no. So, and I'm just going to fill in a little bit. Oh, my lighting's bad again. You can't see. What are you doing? Recording a video.
Are you making a makeup channel?
I've had one.
That's awesome.
Nothing crazy.
That looks good.
So, nothing super crazy. Just filling in a little where you can see that the hair is a little bit, just little tiny strokes. That's why I like this little tiny brush. So you don't have to. So I will say I like that. It didn't break on me. I'm gonna comb those out. So I will say I will give Ulta Beauty's Ultra Thin Slim. I like it. Let's see. Like I was telling you about the Tarte Mermaid, 99% Mermaid. It's a beautiful palette. It smells wonderful, but it's just not. It doesn't stay. And even when I set this yesterday, powder on top of the primer, it's still like the darker colors were bleeding to the top of my eyelid. So today I'm going to put a little bit more powder on top of them, a translucent powder, and try that trick today and let you guys know. I think I'm going to go with Bubbles. It's my favorite color in this palette. Two so far, like when you rub them on, they're multifaceted. Like it's a black and a red. Like when you tilt your head back, it looks like a smoky black. And then when you're down, look down. That is really cool. So way to go, Tarte. Bubbles is like this pinkish blue. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to go in the crease. I need to hurry up. This video is way too long. I'm going to have to edit it. And see, I find that when you put the powder on, it's so much harder to get your powder on. I mean, your eyeshadow on. See, I think to y'all that looks really red, but it's really not. It's like blue and pink. It's hard to explain. All right. So I'm just kind of doing my crease color with this. I don't even know where I got this from, but it's, I'm just kind of putting the base of the middle of my eye, the underneath color.
Mommy.
Yes, honey.
The pool has halfway water.
Halfway water?
Yeah.
So I start doing that.
It still has water in it, but
I have lots of unique brushes,
the pump's
so
not running because there's not enough water.
this is kind of an angled. And let's do.
Because Clark wanted to
I think
swim
I'm
in the
gonna
pool.
do
And now we gotta go to
beach,
Brenda's.
please. Let's do a little beach, please.
Are you doing your makeup?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything fancy because we're running out of time. I'm just gonna set a little beach, please, there.
And then
Set a little beach, please, there.
The pool used to be full, but now it's halfway with water, and the pump's not running.
Sure, Nana did that.
Well,
All right, so now that I got those two colors, I'm gonna take that little brush again and just kind of blend that out.
That means we gotta
I might
go
even
at
need to
Brenda's.
touch that bubbles and kind of hit that again. I learned through the years, like that's probably the biggest thing, is making sure you go back over and blend those two colors in together. But sometimes I like to be a little different, and I like to just not do that. All right, so now I'm just gonna take, so I had done Bubbles and Beach Please, and now I'm just gonna take one of these lighter shades, probably like a golden shade, and just kind of in between the strobe from the Tarte Glow Pro to here.
Lagoon, 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 lagoon.
Lagoon?
Yeah.
I wonder if I should try
So we're
that.
gonna just. Now
Ooh,
we
I'm
gotta
gonna do
go at
Froze.
Brenda's pool. Now we gotta go at Brenda's pool.
Honey,
Please, mommy.
no, honey. It's a weekday. She is not home. All right. Why is the dog in?
I don't know.
All right, so once again, as you can see, I just put the Froze right there. You can see it's like a light shiner, so now I'm just gonna blend that in. So it's not as dramatic. Hold on, the light just got funky. Let me try to cover that up. There we go. Really pretty colors. All right, so next on to, I'm gonna try this brow shaping gel. I don't really put that on until I'm done with I do shade my brows, but I don't put the gel on until I'm done, you know, swirling that little brush around my eyes. So, and I just bought clear gel. I wanted to try something a little different. Because I've already shaded them, so why do we keep adding to it? Let's see how well this stuff works. So you just kind of want to set your brows in place. Well, so far I like it because the brush didn't put too much on, it doesn't feel like, because it didn't get my skin wet. And it combed, and it's actually already dry. So I'm gonna give that an A+. Brow shaping gel. Perfect. Okay. Next, before we move on, oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't do my lower lid. Using the same colors that I did on top in the same order. Bubbles. Then Beach Please. Right underneath that.
Mommy.
What?
Go swimming. Mommy, I wanna go swimming.
We're not going swimming.
Why?
And then I used Froze. So that would just be a little. Now everything's matched. So I bought this Ulta Beauty Gel Eyeliner in Halo to do my my waterline. Because I do have very small eyes. And I was told this makes your eyes look bigger. So fun. So as I would say, that's pretty. Way to go, Ulta. In Halo Gel Eyeliner. Very pretty. It just goes so well with this kind of summery beach look. So let me do the other one. Well, I really like that. Very, very pretty. That's another win for Ulta. So far the brow gel, the brow pencil, and the gel eyeliner I'm really impressed with. Okay. So, I love this Urban Decay Perversion. That's a good mascara. But I've been using this Clinique High Impact, and I really like this. And I will tell you why. Should I put eyeliner on? So I do have
Make it a little.
pretty easy liquid liner. I'm just not very good at the liquid liner. But I am gonna, so my lashes look a little bigger.
I'm gonna.
And it is pretty easy. It is a good felt tip. They have roll-on liner. Yeah, I saw that. I'm just gonna tap the corner of my eye and kind of go up so I can get that going in an upward direction, and I can use a little powder because I went too far, and you don't want to go point your eyeliner down because it'll make you look, it'll change your eye shape. So then I'll just take a little concealer and touch that up. So it is good to have a good set of brushes for things like this. So what I'm going to do is just touch a little powder on that. So you do need a good set of brushes. I just think he's right. Like, I'm going to try the Blue Beauty Blender. Oh wow, those are like there. They're not moving. All right, so back to the Clinique High Impact. So let me give you just a little line. What I love about this mascara is the brush. It's like the best brush I've ever used. And I think it's because it spreads my lashes out really good. Just want you to see that. See how they're not like super cakey. You can, put on multiple layers, but I just like how it separates the lashes. If you don't like super dramatic eyes, this is a nice daily mascara to go to. And then I go back and touch a little bit more because I like mine a little thicker. Spreading out my lashes. I like that kind of look. But this is a good mascara. Like I said, you can build it. But if you didn't like the real dramatic look, you could just do a really thin wispy coat. So, all right. So next, I just go back in and take a little of the strobe and put it right in there. Because, we contoured a little bit up to my eyebrow. But this kind of just, I don't know. Anything that shimmers or shines, as my daughter was singing. So I like to just do that there. And then a little here. Here. I'm going to blend that in. Just going to give a pop of color. So that's pretty much it. I did try this yesterday, the lip plumping. This was very pretty. This is in Ethereal. And I got Power Trip. I don't think I'm gonna go with that today. And then I got Tough Enough. I think I'm gonna go more with this today. So let's try that. I haven't tried their lipstick before, And then I got this color to match the flesh, to match the lighter color I just showed you. And then the mocha for Tough Enough. I did not do my lip scrub. That's pretty. Mocha. Okay. And now let's try Tough Enough. And this is the Ulta Beauty Metallics. It goes on okay. It's not super soft. So I'm not for sure I really like that part of it. And my lips are really dry, so they look hideous. But it's an okay color too. All right, so that is it. So I will let you know how this stuff goes on the rest of the day. How it wears. To set my face. The Ulta setting powder. And we'll see how this does. I'm kind of curious if it works well, or if I have any kind of breakouts or anything like that. For you sensitive skin ladies, I'm trying to get all that powder out. I think I'm gonna, this is a bronzing Ulta brush, and I'm just gonna put a little under my eyes, like focus on my eyes. Oh. And just pat a little of that on there. And we'll see how it does, huh, Bella? Oh.
Need a wash.
I really need to set this under my eyes. Because that's like that's my problem area. I don't know about this translucent powder. It feels okay on. So we'll see how it does. All right. I'll let you guys know how it does. So quick update. I've been gone all day. It's dark outside. And this was the look that I had done earlier. And no joke, I'm shiny from still the palette, but my makeup has not budged. Not budged. Nor my eyebrows, so the brow gel. The only thing that I saw that I did not super like was the taste of the lipstick. It was kind of like really chemically tasting, the metallic. Other than that, the setting powder worked great. I just knocked something down. Nothing's budged. There's a little bit of lip liner left, but I just got done eating and I wiped my mouth with a napkin, but for the most part, the lip liner stayed on all day. I'm not super crazy all of a sudden of this Clinique, and it may be because it's just a little bit older. Because I got this at Christmas and haven't really used it. I feel like it was kind of flaking into my eyes, but I don't know. My waterline is still there. As you can remember, that was the gel Ulta. So I'm pretty impressed with that. It stayed all day. The brow gel, like I said, my eyebrows are not moving. This mineral setting powder, I used that on my face. But I think the biggest thing, I think that was a huge thing. But I think just my makeup routine has gotten pretty good one day I'll be able to get rid of these wrinkles. But, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed. And once I put the Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer, I'm packing setting powder on, and my eyeshadow is still the same. No difference. All day. Which, I wish I had better lighting. I love a good contour and highlight. Okay, I just wanted to give a quick update because I was pretty impressed with the Ulta products that I used. I'll put all that down there in my comments just to kind of give you an idea of what I used, but overall, pretty impressed. You know, it's a lot cheaper than, you know, like Urban Decay or Tarte, so it went good.